just killed a man.
There are songs that take you back in seconds, but there are photos that do even more. Tonight, we're revisiting rare images and surprising details that unlock memories from a time that still feels close. The Professor, Neil Peart, in 1977. This was the tour for a farewell to Kinks, a victory lap after their album 2112 saved their career. His sprawling kit was an orchestra, a perfect match for the complex philosophical worlds he was creating. Eric Clapton with Blind Faith, 1969. Supergroup, one album, one tour, done. Cream had just ended, and Clapton was already restless again. You can see it in his face, searching for something, not sure what. The next chapter was still being written. The Poet of Punk, Patti Smith, in 1973. This was before the band, before the albums. She was a downtown poet, just beginning to merge her words with rock and roll. The quiet, intense beginning of a true revolution. The Anarchy Tour Bus, 1976. After the Sex Pistols swore on live TV, most of the tour got canceled. Venues backed out. Cities said no. So here's the reality of the punk revolution. A bus full of bands with nowhere to play, waiting for the next town to say yes. The Eagles, 1972. They'd been backing Linda Ronstadt. Now they had their own deal. 4 guys, 4 voices, California harmonies stacked tight. First album's about to drop. Nobody knew yet, but this band would own the decade. Bruce Springsteen, 1978. After a 3-year legal exile, he returned with the raw power of Darkness on the Edge of Town. This photo captures the album's central theme, the dream of escaping a world of broken promises, with only a car and the open road. Keith Richards, James Brown, and John Belushi. Los Angeles, 1980. Rock, soul, and comedy, all in one booth. Belushi worshipped Brown, and Keith? Keith fits in anywhere there's trouble and good music. One of those nights you wish had been filmed. AC/DC's American Invasion. On their first tour of the States, their live show was so raw and powerful that they became the opening act that no headliner wanted to follow. They were simply an unstoppable, high-voltage force of nature. The Stones meet the godfather of soul at the TAMI show in 1964. They were the headliners, but they had to follow James Brown. Keith Richards later called it the biggest mistake of their lives, a legendary lesson in showmanship. Jimi Hendrix in his natural habitat, the studio, during the legendary sessions for Electric Ladyland. His perfectionism was relentless, often pushing his band through over 50 takes of a single song just to capture the revolutionary sounds in his head. Traffic in 1968, the band that famously escaped to a country cottage to write. Their communal spirit was tested and then re-energized when Dave Mason quit, then unexpectedly rejoined the band mid-album, creating a new burst of genius. The Kinks, 1965. Just as they were breaking big in the States, the band was banned from touring America for 4 years. The ban was a commercial disaster, but it forced Ray Davies to write more distinctly English songs, turning him into a national treasure. Metallica, 1988, and Justice for All. The band was still processing the loss of Cliff Burton, and you can hear it. 8-minute songs, no bass in the mix, cold, sharp, furious. This wasn't just an album, it was a fist through the wall. The Jimi Hendrix Experience in 1968, the undisputed kings of psychedelic rock. While they looked like a unified force, this was the peak just before the fall. Hendrix was already looking beyond the trio, ready to explore new musical worlds. Rush backstage in '78. Despite their serious musical image, the band had a wicked sense of humor. On tour, they would secretly place bizarre items on stage, like washing machines and pink flamingos, just to see if anyone would notice. Pamela Des Barres, with her mentor, Frank Zappa. He didn't just discover her, he produced her all-girl group, the GTOs. Zappa saw the Sunset Strip scene as a living piece of art, and Pamela was one of his most vibrant muses. The Jimi Hendrix Experience, backstage in 1967. They were on a bizarre package tour with pop singers, but they stole the show every night. This was the moment their electrifying live act proved too powerful for the mainstream to ignore. Talking Heads, 1986. A long way from the CBGB days, slicker, bigger, more polished. But the cracks were showing. David Byrne wanted out. The others felt it. This is the band in its final form, still functioning, barely. Alice in Chains, the dark heart of the Seattle scene. But just a few years earlier, they were a glam metal band called Diamond Lie, with big hair and spandex. Their heavy, groundbreaking